paragraph. Adam, do you remember?
I think it represents the core values.
Okay, so I'm going to say one of the reasons, or one reason, the Cupids is a great choice is it represents our core values. Okay? What am I going to have to do in the details and examples piece? I need to do a couple different things. I need to, number one, Julia? Yeah, we need to kind of explain why it represents our core values and connect it with Coolidge Middle School. Okay? So who can tell me maybe one reason why the Coolidge Cupids connects with one of our core values? In our school, we value, Owen?
Respect.
We value respect.
Kind of connect.
How can we connect that with the Coolidge Cupids? What do you think?
Those cupids are kind of like respect.
Could we say that the Cupid represents love, which is a form of respect?
Yeah.
We could say that. Sure. In our school, we value respect. The Cupid represents love, which is a form of respect. Now, I also have to kind of be more specific as to how our school values respect. So who can give me an example from our building about how we value, why we value respect? Something that has to do with Coolidge. Katie?
Well, the school's nice and clean, so we don't like the face properly.
Okay, so we could talk about the cleanliness of the building. So we might want to write, for example, if you look around Coolidge Middle School, we really keep it clean. Okay, our locker doors are closed. We're picking up things off the floor. Something like that. Okay, that's one. Okay. Owen, do you have a comment?
We have responsible custodians.
Okay, we have response. Yep. So all that kind of stuff would play in with that. How about another way it represents a core value? How about another way it represents a core value? Can anybody make that connection? This was a tricky one to choose. Julia?
I think maybe honesty, because if it represents love, and if you love someone, you have to be honest with them.
Okay, so let's say we also value honesty. Okay. Like Cupid, if you love someone,
It says honesty.
you're honest with them, okay? And then maybe I talk about some examples of honesty that we see in our building, okay? So let's move on to a second body paragraph. Who can tell me a second reason, if you remember from yesterday, why the Coolidge Cupids was a good mascot? A second reason. Giving you a clue, Abby.
The bow and arrow represents strength.
Okay, so let's say, in addition, oopsies. You like that one, Owen? Okay. In addition, remember I have to have a transition and topic sentence. In addition to representing core values, the Cupid also is a symbol of strength. Okay. Now let's talk about Coolidge. What are some ways that why would this be a good representation of our school? How are we strong as a school? Go ahead.
We take care of one another if we have an emergency.
Yeah. We could say we take care of each other. We take care of each other and are strong in times of struggle. Who has an example of our building or something happening in our school where we were strong in a time of struggle? Katie?
Like lockdown drills, people will go to the bathrooms to see if there's anybody in there.
Excellent example. Okay, so for example, and then I talk about the lockdown drills. That was a great example. How about another reason the Cupids represent strength in our school? Another reason. How about this half of the room? What else does our school do that is strong? And we could think about like emotionally strong or academically strong or athletically strong, Eliza.
We have also like non-bullying programs.
Okay, so we try to, could we maybe include that with like taking care of each other?
Yeah.
That would be another example of taking care of each other. Let's move to a different example. Santi?
Well, I saw that the science team thing, they have like a lot of trophies.
Yeah, we are also extremely academically strong. Okay? For example, or for instance, because I want to vary my word choice, our science team almost always gets to nationals. Okay, and then maybe you want to give another example of academic strength. So you have to break down your paragraphs even more by reasons, right, and examples supporting those details. Okay, and you want it, your job is to persuade us to believe that this mascot is the best one. So you really have to connect with your audience. How about a concluding sentence that repeats but doesn't, or that rewords but doesn't repeat my topic sentence? Rewords but does not repeat my topic sentence, Katie.
Maybe not only are the Cupids strong, but they're also, and whatever else you do. Like to introduce.
Well, we're doing this paragraph. So how can we conclude this paragraph? Our topic sentence says, in addition to representing core values, the Cupids are also a symbol of strength. How about I start you off? As a symbol of strength, and maybe I would find a synonym when I'm revising for strength because I used it a few times. As a symbol of strength, help me out, raising our hands. Help me out. Is anybody out there in the abyss? I'm rewording but not repeating my topic sentence. You guys got to try. Take a risk here. As a symbol of strength, what am I writing about in my paragraph? Maddie?
Well, students would agree that people should be an excellent mascot.
Perfect. Coolidge students should agree that Cupids are a perfect choice. Okay? Make sense? Can't really fit choice in there, but you get the idea. Any questions? Okay. So what we're going to do today